Hey folks, welcome back to Library of Lore Adventures. Today with MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, Season 2, Episode 10. Let's see where today's mission takes us, shall we? Alright, let's take a look at where we left off last time. We had gone to the Columbine system, not far from Jackson and a little ways out from McLeod's land. Looks like we've got a lot of potential. Oh, we've got access up here too. Interesting. I suspect up here... Oh, that's not actually bad. Okay, so we've got two conflict zones with pretty decent... Okay, this one's a little bit on the easier side. Level 7 to 8. The Renown system looks interesting. Cantina and Black Market. Defense, Scorched Earth, and Targeted Kill missions. It's Repulse over here in a mercenary area. High reward quest, couple of Scorched Earth and some garrison duty. But if we look up here, we have to actually travel a fair way. There's a multiple mission operation, 3 of them in the Primus system. All the other ones are much farther out. Infiltration, raid, Warzone, Scorched Earth, another assassination mission. A lot of stuff against Davian, I'm noticing. Objective raid, infiltration. Dessus has got infiltration in a couple of battlegrounds. Interesting indeed. Okay. I think, though, the idea is not that we sit where we are and just kind of operate around Laos base. The idea here is that we're supposed to be traveling around until we get to one of our elite pilot recruits. So I think we are sitting at 2.5 million credits, and that does mean that we can afford to travel a little bit. I think we are actually going to move on. I'm not sure whose space this is. I wish they were kind of labeled, but that's okay. Let's go to... Can we go to Fagerholm here? It's almost 500,000, but let's do it. Duchy of Andurian discovered. Vacant worlds? Vacant worlds? I wonder what that means. Ah, it's an industrial hub. Very nice. Oh, and we've got 3 conflict zones right in this area here. That's pretty cool. Okay, missions from levels 13 through 19. There's not a lot in this area. Level 12 infiltration. 13 to 18 here. Seven to 9 here. Objective raid, Warzone, infiltration. Assassination and Warzone. We can't see missions in this one yet. Alright, let's check them. Let's check the shops here. They have a reasonable selection of autocannons. A bunch of melee stuff. I am going to grab one of these tier 1 large lasers just because I don't have many large lasers in stock. And both of the tier 2 mediums, I think. Or were those tier 1? I think they're tier 1. Grab the machine guns. I want to be careful. We're not doing okay on money, but we're not actually rich. Equipment. Not much in the way of engine cores. Modular armor Mark I rear. I'm kind of tempted, but I don't want to spend the money right now. Okay. Mech Market. They've got a Locust, they've got a Mongoose, and they've got a Vulcan, and I'm not getting any of them. That's okay. Our mechs, in the meantime, are looking pretty alright. Let's grab a mission. So we've got a level 12 infiltration we could do in the Xanth system. There's a raid we could do in Granera. Got here. It's a higher level demolition, level 18. Or a scorched earth. Let's try one of those. Oh, they actually have shops? What the heck? They don't have a lot in them, but they've got them. There's a hunchback here. All right. Not much to speak of. Let's check the contracts. So, Magistracy of Canopus versus Independence. Independence versus House Marik. Okay, so this is Marik's base. And House Marik is indifferent to us. The Magistracy of Canopus, you can feel free to correct my pronunciation in the comments, by the way. They are hostile to us. Pick a fight. House Marik versus Independence. I would kind of like to take a mission for the Independence because it looks like I have managed to turn things around a little bit with the Independence. We used to be, not very well liked by them, but it looks like we're starting to gain back our influence. Now, we are in a good position to work against Marik. They don't actually dislike us yet, but we have a little bit of room where we could go back and make it up pretty easily if we start to get a little bit in on their bad side. So let's take a look at... Oh, but this is the demolition one. I kind of wanted to do this. You know what? We're in a similar position with the Independents. We're in their good graces, but only a little bit. But, oh, man. Canopus is not likely to pay us very much. Okay, fine. We're going to do this one. It's Scorched Earth instead of Demolition, but that's fine. Let's look at this one. So, this is Disarm the Dissidents. Tonnage limits 160. Scorched Earth mission, difficulty 15. Duration 8 days. Biome type deep desert. Battle areas 11.25 square kilometers. Atmospheric trace. Planet orbit 2. Time of day is nighttime. Visibility is excellent. A local militia force on Ingonish 2 has taken the law into its own hands and is terrorizing the people. Law enforcement, during their attempts to control the situation on the ground, have discovered that House Marik forces are supporting their efforts with supplies. Destroying this hidden depot will bring the militia to its knees. I guess Scorched Earth, it's actually just a variation on demolition anyway, so yes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take all the sea bills, and we'll take a salvage share. Looks like we are okay on tonnage if we take the Spider. If we take the Enforcer, we take a small over tonnage penalty. Since this is a demo mission, I think we will just go and take the Spider. It'll be fine. Let's go.
Of an industrial center marked at nav point Alpha. Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks, as the contents have the potential of being explosive. Something's wrong, Commander. There's an unrecognized dropship closing in on your position.
Uh-oh.
Target blackjack.
Interesting.
Hostile loss is made plentiful. Lock on and terminate.
Transport ship coming in.
Thing is, this is a demolition mission. This sounds ridiculously dangerous, but I can complete demolition really quickly because of all these ridiculous machine guns I've got. So we're gonna try and take it out. I would like to... Okay.
Go get him. One of our assigned targets is flying in. We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Don't you worry.
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway there. Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex is on the verge of collapse. Mission complete, Commander. I expect our employer to be very satisfied with this result.
Excellent.
Point for extraction.
Thank you. We are getting the heck out of here.
Jump jet fuel low.
Where is the evac point?
The targeted asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Targeted mech heavily damaged. They'll be scrapped in no time.
I'm glad I went for the money and not for all the salvage. We took out one mech, so there is some potential for some pickings, but man.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter. Pack it up, Commander, before more enemies arrive.
Sounds good to me.
Got another one.
Mission complete. Total payout 2,489,175 sea bills. Yes, amazing. And 100 reputation. And I can't take the blackjack. That's unfortunate, but you know, I wasn't expecting a lot of salvage on this one. Look at this. Hardly any damage. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Goblin managed to get 2 kills, an air unit, and he was the one that took down the Blackjack. The Bounty Hunter. Well, well, if it isn't Kid Mason, the prodigal son has finally returned to the game. I see you finally popped your cherry tangling with some of the MRB's best and brightest. Me, I've never much trusted any interstellar bureaucracy that claims neutrality while also holding the reins on how we soldiers of fortune dispense death across the inner sphere. I prefer a much more face-to-face approach to my craft, which is why I'm reaching out. Kid, you might not have known this, but your old man was an acquaintance of mine. He would feed me info, and in return, I would kick back some extra sea bills and supplies his way. All I asked was that if his cavaliers happened upon some of our esteemed colleagues, he would pass along any insider info he knew my way. You know, comms frequencies, IFF transponder codes, gun cam footage, and battle computer recordings of any sorties or scuffles he would get into with them. Now that you're stepping up to the plate in a big way, I'll hand you the same offer I gave him. Feed me useful info on other merc outfits, and I'll pay you out with rewards the House Lords or those MRB robes could never dream of offering you. The juicier the info, the better I'll pay you out. I'll even put a premium on tactical computer recordings for each merc outfit you beat in combat. Attached to this message, you'll find relay instructions to pass along any information you have. If you run into any issues with any local information brokers, just tell them the Hunter sent you. I'll be in touch. Bounty Hunter Overview. The Bounty Hunter is willing to provide payment in exchange for information on rival mercenary companies. Fighting with or against rival mercenaries will provide intel to the Hunter. Gathered mission intel points are provided to the Bounty Hunter for completing missions in which a rival mercenary force makes a friendly or hostile intervention. You gain higher point rewards for destroying rival mercenary forces who initiate a hostile intervention. Accumulating good intel points will raise your Hunter level, providing you with rewards for each Hunter level gained. Attaining higher Hunter levels can lead to unique rewards only available from the Bounty Hunter. Successfully destroying a rival mercenary force during a hostile intervention will award a takedown badge of the corresponding mercenary unit. These badges will give you a large one-time intel point bonus for each badge you collect. Collected takedown badges can be viewed in the operations screen. Acquiring takedown badges is the fastest way to increase Hunter levels. That is super cool. I love it. All right. Oh, I wanted the star map. We need to go back. You know what? Let's go to Thurrock because of the rare mech on the market. We're not going to buy it, of course, but I'd like to check it out. $3,546,656 units, and that's after transit. Love it. Rare Assassin. Easy to maintain, cramped cockpit, non-standard parts, poor life support. Okay. They've also got a Locust and 2 urban mechs of 2 different types. They've got the UM-R60 and the UM-R63X. Interesting. And a Vulcan. Okay, not much in the weapons. Oh, they've got quite the collection of engine cores. Very nice. Primitive armor, primitive cockpit, AC-5 half ammo. Heat bank 1. Upper exothermic housing. The custom-made housing, while constricting, it works like a cooling jacket. However, at a reduced rate, it is essentially a thermal barrier between the weapon and the primary heat exchange. This allows for greater cooling of a single hardpoint location. The drawback is it reduces the mobility of the arms to a degree, affecting its arc and angle. These are usually equipped on high heat generators such as laser and particle weaponry. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Cool though. Very cool. Let's get to fixing. Alright. Looks like it's mostly just stuff. Start work. No weapon damage that I can see. Not much. Took a little damage to the armor on his right torso. That's about it. Not bad at all. This one's mostly leg and center torso damage. And pretty much just armor at that. All right. Oops, no, start work. Spider refits in 2 days. Phoenix Hawk 1 more day. Premium Phoenix Hawk in 2 days. Excellent. And with that, I think we will wrap up here, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everything you folks do with all the support you give me. It really makes this possible. So thank you. And yeah, don't forget to check out the Patreon. Don't forget to look below this video in the YouTube description for all the other ways that you can support me on this crazy endeavor of mine. And I will catch you in the next episode. So have yourselves a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.